home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Good morning and welcome to TV8's Good Morning Vail for Friday, February 15th, 2019, the start of President's Day weekend. That was a shot of Gondola 1. You see all that snow piled on top of that? Oh yeah, we've been getting some snow. It's going to be an awesome President's Day weekend, and welcome if you're just joining us for the first time. We've got a lot of visitors in town for this President's Day weekend. I'm one of your hosts, Eric Sundblad. I'll be live in our TV8 studio. We've got Ashley Prill shopping around Vail and Mark Sassy live on Vail showing us first chair conditions. And if you've got an Epic Pass and you're joining us here this year in Vail, well, next year, maybe you want to continue to explore utilizing that Epic Pass with 2 brand new mountains. That's right, we just announced that Sun Valley, Idaho and Snow Basin, Utah are now officially a part of the Epic Pass. So that means next year you can go to those mountains for unlimited days if you've got the Epic Pass. And Snow Basin, Utah, it's just about 35-40 minutes away from the Salt Lake City airport. It's so convenient. They get incredible light powder in Utah. If you haven't experienced that, holy cow, you've got to check out Snow Basin. And Sun Valley, incredible history as far as ski resorts go. It was actually the first destination resort and home of the first chairlift. So thank you, Sun Valley, Idaho, for creating those lovely magical chairs that fly us to the top of the mountain. And it's going to be a fun weekend out there to celebrate President's Day weekend. And Beaver Creek has an event every single day as part of their Spangled weekend. Tonight, it's the National Statesman Day, so there's going to be presidential ice sculptures. That's going to be really cool. And every day, Sunday through Monday, 3 to 6 p.m. is where you're going to find these events. So today, we've got the presidential sculptures. Tomorrow, there's a ceremony of lights, and at the end of it, there's a bit of a presidential surprise. They won't tell us what that is, but that should be a great time. And then on Sunday, we've got the Music Festival, the Monumental Music Festival, again from 3 to 6 p.m. Then finally, on Friday, it's an American ski culture celebration. So it's a full weekend of fun American Beaver Creek celebration and great snow. We're going to be getting snow all throughout the weekend. And Ashley, you're live in Vail. I know they don't want to be jealous and not have any fun events. Why don't you tell us what's going on in Vail this weekend?
Yeah, Eric, there is so much going on in Vail, including a nice big push of snow that just started to come through. So it's really coming down right now out here in the village right next to the top of Bridge Street. Now, if you are going to be here tonight, Vail Legacy Days kicks off with a torchlight parade right around 6:30. We're going to see some people dressed in the outfits from the 10th Mountain Division circa 1943. Really, really cool. There's going to be some fireworks. There's also going to be a hot cocoa and commemorative pin. And then coming up tomorrow, there's an 89 throwback party from 12 to 3 at the Midvale station. And that's really kind of a celebration of the 1989 FIS Alpine World Ski Championship that took place in Vail in 1989. Then something else that's really, really cool coming up on Sunday at the top of Chair 2, they're going to be landing a Black Hawk helicopter on the mountain at the top of the Avante Express. So that's going to be really exciting to see that happening. So there's so much going on all weekend long. Log on to vail.com for more details about that. Now, something else that's really cool that they just started doing over at the Eagle Bond Gondola in Lion's Head is this refresh. Now, you can load the gondola half an hour before the rest of the public, head out with a private guide, and they'll take a run with you and just kind of give you some tips and some tricks about how to improve your form on the mountain. It's only $75, and you get that early access, and you also get that one-on-one guided experience. So again, vail.com for more information about that as well. Coming up on the show, thank you to Outside Television. We have some amazing prizes to give away, so keep that phone ready. We also, of course, have a look at what's going on with your weather, your conditions, your road reports. We have some shopping to do. It's going to be a great edition of Good Morning Vail. Stay with us. Coming up next, a first look at that local weather forecast.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
Shine so bright, so the world can see, the world can see. Here's your chance, do your dance, we gon' light it up.
At Inspirato, we believe adventure doesn't mean venturing into a stranger's house. Taking time off doesn't mean taking chances. Because the world's most stunning vacation homes aren't just rented. They're a carefully crafted experience, a source of inspiration that lasts. Managed, staffed, and unlocked by Inspirato.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Sun and Ski, your new mountain sports headquarters.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Here's a live shot of the Vail Underpass right through the town of Vail, Gore Range off to the east, but cloud cover and snow falling. You can't quite see the Gore Range first thing this morning. We are going to see snow continuing throughout the day. I'm riding up Gondola 1 right now. Snowy up here, not the snow they were expecting to see. Joel just said that Joel from Open Snow, I checked his report, said there just wasn't enough energy to convert that moisture into snow for the first part of the two-part storm coming our way. Today, maybe some snow showers on and off throughout the day, warm temperatures. We're also going to have, I'm coming in hot at the top of the building here, hold on. We're also going to have some sunshine pop its head out a little bit this afternoon. And then tonight after midnight, we're expecting to see a significant change. Those temperatures are going to drop dramatically with that cold front, and that's going to make our snow tomorrow light and fluffy. Joel's calling from 5 to 10 inches after midnight Friday evening through Saturday morning. Temperatures today at all of our 4 resorts around Colorado, Eagle, and Summit County. Mid-20s, close to 30 degrees around the Keystone area. And watch out for the roadways being slick this morning because of the way the conditions are. Chances for more snow for Saturday. We have a little mixture of snow and sunshine coming up over the next 3, 4, 5 days. That's kind of what's in store for us. But right now, the real story is snow coming our way tonight. And here's a look at Midvale right now, as you can see. Hey, so we're going to take it back to the studio with Eric, back to Vail with Ashley. We have team coverage of your conditions for both resorts coming up next.
This resort report is brought to you by Inspirato. Experience the world's most exclusive vacation homes.
It is really coming down here in Vail Village right now, and in the last 24 hours, Vail reporting 2 inches of fresh snow. For the season to date so far, 222 inches. So we have some excellent coverage to get out and to explore on. 64-inch mid-mountain snow depth right now, and Vail is 100% open. So that means that all 31 lifts are turning. You're going to find all 195 trails open, and it's just going to be such a great day to get out on the slopes. And the lifts will start turning for the public at 8:30. So right now the employees are just getting loaded up, but the visibility is probably going to be a factor, especially early morning this morning. And mostly, I think it's just going to be really fun to get out on this fresh snow. Eric, I don't know what it looks like in the studio right now, but man, it's really coming down. How are things looking over at Beaver Creek? And also, can we just discuss what happens at Beaver Creek at 3 o'clock every day? I just can't get over the fact that we do this. 3 o'clock every day. Tell him, Eric, tell him.
The greatest thing in the world happens at 3 o'clock every day, Ashley, but I'm going to make our viewers watch through my entire Beaver Creek conditions before giving away that fun secret. Now, just like Vail, Beaver Creek is 100% open, all 23 chairlifts, all 150 runs. They only got an inch of snow last evening, as Mark was saying earlier, just not quite enough energy to convert the moisture into snow, and we've got kind of heavy water content in the snow as well, so it's not quite as light and fluffy as usual, but that is about to change as temperatures will be dropping overnight, and we are expecting significant amounts of snow this evening and into tomorrow. And like Ashley said, some variable light conditions, so make sure you've got goggles to take care of both clouds this morning and sunshine later on this afternoon. And speaking of this afternoon, cookies. So at 3 p.m. every single day, Beaver Creek gives away free cookies. So you're going to want to be at the base of Centennial Lift at 3 p.m. and snag one of those world-famous chocolate chip cookies on Beaver Creek today. And you're going to want to stick around for the rest of our Good Morning Vail, because we have a watch and win with an incredible assortment of prizes coming up in our 8 o'clock hour.
Go ahead, live your best life. You can live your best life, best life.
Come seek the Royal Caribbean.
You can live your best life, best life.
Only Verizon was ranked #1 by RootMetrics. #1 in 3 Open Signal Mobile Experience Awards. #1 in video streaming according to Nielsen. And #1 in network quality according to J.D. Power. And that's why the only network to win in all 4 major awards is the one more people rely on. Choose America's most reliable network and get it on the best device, iPhone. Get iPhone XR on us when you buy the latest iPhone, and Apple Music on us too.
We're for the fashion-forward and budget-minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Okay, standing here at the base of Gondola 1, you can see them clearing the snow off the gondola right now. And that's kind of what's happening here at Birch Street Ski House. They are clearing things out, getting ready for everybody to come in this weekend. I'm here with Creighton Quinn. And you guys are ready for a big weekend, huh?
Oh, yeah, we're wrapping up and finding out we're about to have one of our busiest weekends the past several years with all this snow coming in.
Oh, yeah, and you can see them putting out the racks behind us. What's the deal with these racks right here? How does this work?
So we're going to do full concierge service for anybody that rents from us, along with some of our partnering hotels. So if you rent from us, you'll have all of your equipment right here next to the gondola for you. So that way, with all this snow, you can get on the gondola first and get the fresh tracks.
Okay, now it's obviously they're here waiting for us for today, but can we leave them here when we book with you?
So you can leave your skis right here on the racks outside, and we'll hand them off to you. And then we have our boot racks downstairs with heated storage, so all of your boots will get nice and dry for you for the first thing in the morning, so you can start off the day on a good note.
I mean, that sounds amazing. And also, you just saw how close we are to the gondola, so you're literally just putting your gear on here and just walking, really just kind of to the line. Like that's as far as you're going.
Yep, so we're going to be one of the closest locations to the gondola, especially once you get that full concierge service in. We're going to be that best location with the best gear and best service, and then the closest location.
Okay, now speaking of some of that best gear and the best service, you guys do something that I didn't even know was possible until we started talking about it this season, but you actually rent out heated boots. Like, not only do you heat them here, but then they are heated all day. Let's just discuss this more thoroughly.
Well, it's consistently one of the biggest setbacks is that you're going to be out in the mountain all day and your toes are going to go numb. So, to keep families together and stay on the mountain all day, you get a heated boot. It's all built into the boot for you. And we charge them up every night, so that way you can stay on the mountain longer with the whole family.
I mean, how nice is that? When it comes to concierge service, that is probably the pinnacle of it, to have nice warm feet all day long. And then on top of that, if people wanted to get some warm gloves, you guys have the heated gloves here too?
Yeah, we've had the Series heated gloves, which have been a huge hit for the past couple of seasons for us. So we've been consistently getting more and more for people because they keep on flying out of the shelves as we get them. And the Series heated gloves fully all built in with the wiring, got the mitten and the glove fully insulated, and that way you can keep your hands warm all day. Those extremities always get cold, so we have both the products to keep all of those fingers and toes warm for you.
One of the best endorsements of that product that I found is the first female ski patroller here at Vail. I happened to do an interview with her the other day, and she had them on, and she was telling me, she's like, yeah, actually, after years of patrol, this is the only thing that helps me keep my hands warm. So, I mean, do what the pros do and get your gear here at Bridge Street Ski House. Now, if people want to book with you, is there still availability? How do people do that?
Yeah, so we still have availability right now. We'll see how long that lasts with how big this weekend's going to be. But if you reserve online at bridgestreetskihouse.com, we can go ahead and get the boots and the skis all ready for you. That way we can guarantee that the equipment's here for you. And we'll have everything ready to go, so you sign your waiver after you try on your boot and you're good to go.
Okay, that sounds amazing. Now, also, do you provide the same type of service for locals? I mean, I live here, and I would love to not have to lug my equipment over here each time. Is there availability for locals to utilize you guys as well?
For just this weekend, we are not going to have the availability, but if you're looking at the beginning of the season, we had the $600 full season storage of equipment, so that way you get the same perks as everybody, kind of our little local special, so that way you can get here and be right here next to the gondola for the whole season.
Oh man, that's perfect. So something to think about, especially for next year. Maybe if you want to gift your honey a little belated Valentine's Day gift, maybe you did a terrible job of the gift. This would be a great idea. Okay, one more time, what's the website?
bridgestreetskihouse.com.
Okay, check them out. You can see they're busy behind us and just steps away from the gondola. Speaking of that, let's just show them one more time. That is the gondola right next to Bridge Street Ski House. Let's take a look at this forecast for the weekend. It's going to be incredible.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Boost Oxygen. Don't let altitude ruin your Rocky Mountain experience. Help is here.
Hey, welcome back to your Friday edition of Good Morning Vail. Here's a live shot of the entrance into Vail Village. This area right here tonight at about 6:30, the 10th Mountain Division Parade will have a big celebration right here in front of the cover bridge, right in front of the 10th Mountain statue. So make sure you bundle up and come out and explore. Top of Chair 4 right now, about to get off. You can see cloud cover, snowy, blowing. Temperature's still pretty mild. It's going to be an all right day today. We didn't pick up the 5 to 10 inches of snow that Joel had predicted yesterday. That's because this system didn't have enough energy in it to convert that moisture into snow. But things are going to be different later on today. Another storm coming tonight. But there's some fresh powder up here. Definitely a couple inches, if not a little bit more. And they're just getting everything ready to go for another big weekend. If you're headed over to Summit County, to Keystone or Breckenridge today, warm temperatures mid-mountain. We're not going to see too much sunshine at any 4 of our resorts. Maybe little intermittent breaks of sunshine in the afternoon hours as this system that we're in the middle of right now pushes through. And then the next system behind that comes into play later on this evening, early Saturday morning. We are kind of in the middle of this Pineapple Express, this atmospheric river, bringing lots of moisture off the latitude around the Hawaiian Islands. That's why they call it the Pineapple Express. It's a non-meteorological term. It's just a phenomenon. Big river of moisture coming our way. So hopefully with cooler temperatures coming tonight, we are going to see a little bit more snow. 5 to 10 is what Joel Gratz is talking about. All right, we're taking a break. And then we are going to introduce you to a great bed and breakfast in the Avon area along with a watch-in. So stand by. This is what it looks like Friday morning at the top of Vail Mountain.
At Inspirato, we believe adventure doesn't mean venturing into a stranger's house. Taking time off doesn't mean taking chances. Because the world's most stunning vacation homes aren't just rented. They're a carefully crafted experience, a source of inspiration that lasts. Managed, staffed, and unlocked by Inspirato.
Yo, check this out. Get up, you're embarrassing us.
Welcome to the block party.
That's cold. Mountain Dew Ice, the clear, refreshing lemon lime dew.
Welcome to Mine House Bed and Breakfast right here in Avon. And I'm here with its owner, Todd. Todd, Mine House Bed and Breakfast. Tell us a little bit about how many people you can accommodate and what the accommodations are like here.
Okay, so it's a bed and breakfast, not just a standard hotel room, not a condo, not a rental house. But we kind of incorporate all the aspects, what we think the best aspects of each one of those things. Plus, you have your own maids and people to make you breakfast in the morning, and people to talk to as well as far as what's going on in the valley and the things that are to do around here. So we have 2 houses right next door to each other. Each house has 10 bedrooms. Every room has its own bathroom, shower, has its own TV. You have internet, Wi-Fi internet throughout the houses, so you have good access to all your electronics and that kind of your modern conveniences as well. One of the things we like to do, we want to try to make it homey. So our motto is make Mine House your home in the heart of the Rockies. So when you check in, a lot of people are kind of weary and that kind of stuff. So one of the first things we like to do is we like to offer a bottle of water.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And then since if you make mama happy, you make everybody else happy. So we always try to cater to the women especially. And that's, you know, sexist that I am, we try to take care of mama. So, so one of the things we do is we give a flower to the couples and the nice young ladies. So you can pick out the rose that you would like.
Oh, I might just have to take all of those. That's so nice. But what a nice greeting when people come in, and definitely not just your average hotel greeting.
Right. So we bring people in. We have them sit down on the couch in the office. We find out what they're doing. We try to optimize what their vacation experience can be. We give some advice on what to do, what to see, so they and try to improve what they think their experience is going to be, and try to give them you know, concierge and personal service kind of stuff. So we're trying to make everybody comfortable and feel at home.
Oh, I love that. And then when it comes to the different rooms that you have, they're not all the same, right?
No, it's so these started out as houses. They were specifically built to be a bed and breakfast. So we have some safety features with alarms and sprinklers and that kind of stuff. But every room is a little bit different. So we have 4 rooms that have just queen size beds. The rest of them all have king size beds. A total of 18 rooms, 14 king size bedrooms. They also are a little variety of different layouts and amenities. We also have one that's a condo, that's a queen size bed with a pull out. So we have a variety of things you can choose from. We have 4 different kind of sections to the duplexes, so it's perfect for weddings and families and reunions and that kind of stuff. So we can kind of isolate you or put you together and put you off in a corner and have your own private experience as well.
That's amazing. And then it's right here in Avon, so the location is really close to just about everything. And if people want to go ahead and book with you, what's the best way to do that?
So we're on all the standard internet travel agency websites, all the Expedia family, all of the Booking.com family. So between those, there's about 250 different websites in 40 different languages. We have our own as well. You can book directly through us, or you can give us a call. So our website address is www.meinhaususa.com. So it's Meinhaus USA, spelled the German way. So once again, it's www.meinhaususa.com. Or you can give us a call, 970-949-4287. And we answer the phone personally. We don't put you on a hold or anything like that. We answer the phone, we talk to you, and we find out what you need, and do our best to take care of you and make you feel at home and one of the family.
I mean, I already feel like I'm right at home. So make sure to get online or give them a call and book your stay today.
This UV forecast is brought to you by Supergoop, the official sunscreen of Vail Resorts. Enjoy the day, but first, sunscreen.
That is a live shot courtesy Mark Sassy, our intrepid first chair reporter, hanging out at the top of the mountain today. That's the top of chair 4, and Vail is getting a significant amount of snow right now, but here in Avon, things just haven't started to pick up. However, Beaver Creek is behind me, and I do see some cloud cover up there. And we're going to have a pretty variable day, as we've been seeing with the weather. Clouds in the morning, some sun in the afternoon, and essentially what that means is that you're going to need that sunscreen because UV rays still penetrate the clouds. And then when the sun does start coming out, you're going to get that reflection off the snow. And as we're looking at the UV index here, it is actually level 4 through the majority of the day. So that means today you're going to want SPF 40 through 50. And then this morning, it's going to provide a great insulating layer for your face so that you're not going to get any cold wind chill frostbite. Then by the afternoon, it's going to ensure that you don't get any wrinkles and your skin stays protected. And thanks to Supergoop for sponsoring this UV forecast. And coming up in just a little bit, we are going to have that watch and win, and you're not going to want to miss this bevy of prizes.
Lion's Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
This weather report is brought to you by TV8. Find us on Twitter at TV8 Vail, Instagram at TV8 Vail Colorado, and Facebook. This weather and mountain report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
All right, good morning from the top of Chair 4, Chair 5, and Chair 11. Let me give you a quick little look around. You can see what's happening up here. The snow is continuing to fall. Eric just told us that down in Avon, we're not seeing a lot of snow. Like you said, variable conditions today. And visibility first thing this morning will be impacted by the snow falling in the low clouds, almost a little bit of fog up here first thing. So, you know, ski or snowboard along the edges of the trails where the trees are. or even hop in the trees a little bit just to be safe so you can see better. We are going to see the sunshine come out today midday right around Eagle County. There is a chance as the system we are in the middle of right now pushes through, and then right behind that in its coattails, one more system of snow coming our way later on Friday night into early Saturday morning. Your 5-day forecast, as you can see, we kind of have cloud cover, unstable weather, and snowy visibility skies all the way through the beginning of next week. Looks like our next chance for any great sunshine is coming our way, possibly Tuesday into Wednesday. But we have cloud cover and a mixture of sunshine and clouds on and off for the next couple of days. But tonight, big snow coming our way, cooler temperatures. That's what you can expect. That is your GMC forecast. They are the exclusive partner for Vail Resorts, the exclusive vehicle partner for Vail Resorts. Erica has some information on road travel coming up next. He has a road report.
Thanks a lot, Mark. As we take a look at I-70 here, this shot is from the top of Vail Pass. You can see the traffic moving very slowly and safely. That's what I like to see. As you can see, the roads right now, hard-packed snow and a little droplet of moisture running down the camera there because air temps are fairly warm, so that means the snow content has high, or rather the snow has high moisture content in it, which can create very slippery conditions, especially in the middle of the two lanes where plows leave snow. That leftover snow can be quite slippery. So as you're driving I-70 or around Vail or Avon today, make sure you're keeping a large following distance and not braking down any hills or through the apex of any turns. And I want to focus on something that is almost an entire apex of a turn. That's a roundabout. Now these are really unique to our valley. You're not going to see these around many parts of the state. So some of our many visitors here for President's Day weekend, if this is your first time encountering a roundabout, I want to give you 3 key points to stay safe and make sure you're driving as efficiently as possible. And then the first one, you always yield before you enter the roundabout. So never just drive straight into the roundabout, because the cars inside the roundabout, they have the right of way. So once you're inside the roundabout here, you always have the right of way. So never stop to allow a car to enter the roundabout, because that can impede the overall flow and potentially confuse drivers behind you. The second thing you want to remember, or rather the third here, is that when you're driving around the roundabout, the inside lane, this red line here, that is the lane that's expected to go in a circle, make a left turn, or go straight. So from the right lane, never go around in a full circle. You're going to confuse traffic, potentially cause an incident, and then you're not going to make it to the mountains and enjoy our great powder. So if you remember those 3 tips driving in roundabouts, you're going to fall in love with these traffic features like I have myself. You're going to fall in love with TV8 today if you stick around for our Watch and Win, because we have an incredible amount of prizes that I am just getting so excited to give away.
Ready to hit the slopes? Buying or renting the right gear can make or break your trip. Luckily, Outdoor Divas, the nation's first women-specific ski shop, is your expert in women's ski equipment. Our specialized staff has been making women and vacations happy since 2002 with comfortable fit solutions for every shape and size. Swing by our friendly ski boutique and let us outfit your vacation with the best gear, geared just for you.
Welcome to Boone's Wine and Spirits, where we're buying big, selling low, and having fun. This store offers the largest selection of beer, wine, and spirits. Alongside 42 cooler doors, this wide array of choices is accompanied by a knowledgeable staff and 5 in-house sommeliers. You are sure to find something that you cannot live without, or something you just have to try. Come on by, say hello, we hope to see you soon.
That rocking chair would look great in our new house.
Oh, a new house, eh? Well, you should definitely see how Geico could help you save on homeowners insurance.
Nice tip. I'll give you $2 for the chair.
2? That's a Victorian antique.
All right. How much for the recliner, then?
Wait. How did that get out here? That is definitely not for sale.
Is this a yard sale?
If it's in the yard, then it's for sale.
Here we go.
Geico. It's easy to switch and save on homeowners and renters insurance.
Welcome to the Evergreen Lodge. I'm here with Brian, and Brian, it is bustling in here this morning.
Yeah, President's Day weekend. This is pretty much the busiest weekend of the winter. So we're completely booked out tonight and tomorrow. We have a couple rooms on Sunday. But yeah, it's a busy time to be in Vail. You can just see in the lobby, you know, our breakfast cafe is super busy, and then just the lobby in general. Just a lot going on right now.
Right. Yeah, definitely really busy. But I think that there's a reason why people are staying at the Evergreen, and it's, I mean, the amenities that you have, just like the fact that you have this beautiful breakfast set up. I mean, that certainly is one.
Yeah, people certainly take advantage of it. So we do, you know, a really nice breakfast buffet with fresh fruit, eggs, biscuits, you know, coffee, juice. It's really nice. So people can come down and get their fill before they get on the mountain for a long day on the mountain.
And then later on, if they wanted to have lunch, well, this is also the home of Annapurna.
This converts into the Annapurna, the Nepalese and Indian restaurant. They're open every day for lunch and dinner. It's a great option if you want to try something unique and different in Vail.
And then right behind us, too, within the lobby, you have your own rental shop. So that's really convenient.
Yeah, Evergreen Ski House is right here. Great value on really, really good top-of-the-line equipment in Vail. They also have a supply of hats, gloves, goggles, sunblock, all those things you're going to need when you're on the mountain.
And then, of course, they can tune your gear, too, and then keep it there overnight. So when you do book here, you can get your gear tuned, and then they can store it there.
Yeah, whenever you arrive, you just rack your gear. He'll have it out every morning and ready to go. You just grab your skis and go. When you come back, just drop them on the rack, and Dylan will take care of it. If you want to tune, they'll send it away overnight and have it back first thing in the morning.
I mean, it's amazing. And then also, right behind us here, there's also the Altitude Bar and Grill. This is definitely one of my favorite places to watch football. Love football.
Great casual place to come with your friends. Altitude Sports Bar and Grill, if you want to grab a burger, some appetizers with your friends or family. There's a couple pool tables, ping pong. It's just a cool, casual, fun place to go. And this weekend, it's don't forget there's Yeti hockey going on next door. We're the home of the Yeti, so go check out some really great hockey next door.
Seriously, I mean, so much fun. So you kind of get to hang out with like local celebrities while you're here. Yeah. And then let's just talk about some of the, the amenities that your rooms offer. I mean, you really have a variety of options to choose from, a couple bedrooms or maybe just more like hotel room style.
Yeah. So hotel rooms, we have double queen, we have king rooms, and then condominiums, we have 1 bedroom, 2 bedrooms. We even have a home on Forest Road that we can rent now. So we've got a lot of different options. So if you're thinking about coming to Vail, give us a call. Our sales team will go over all those different options for you.
I mean, can we also just, we always have to talk about this. What if I want to bring my 4-legged furry friend?
Absolutely. Colorado is a very pet-friendly state, and so is Vail. So we have some designated pet rooms on the first floor. So if you want to bring your dog on vacation, call our reservation team, and they'll set that up for you.
I mean, it really is amazing. We haven't even talked about the spa, and then obviously, like, the location is amazing. But how do people book?
Yep. evergreenvail.com, or they can just call our reservations team to get more information.
All right, evergreenvail.com. Check it out for your next vacation. Coming up next, we have a look at your local weather forecast and snow all weekend long, Brian. It's really exciting. Let's take a look at your weather.
This weather report is brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne. 3 villages, hundreds of brands, 1 great Rocky Mountain location.
All right, we're taking you over to Summit County now. Here's a live shot from Arapahoe Basin. A little foggy over there today. Arapahoe Basin, their base is over 11,000 feet. Their base is taller kind of than the top of the Buffaloes area where I'm at. It's kind of like a witch culture over there at Arapahoe Basin with that fog, but it's not. It's really a good place to go and explore. Hey, so check this out. Right here, let me show you. High Noon Express, lift number 5. This brings you into the back, brings you into sunup and sundown. You have access to trails like Chicken Yard and Forever, one of my favorite trails, Forever, on this entire mountain on the backside for sure. And go back there and explore today. It is kind of foggy and cloudy and snowy up here this morning, so you want to make sure that you plan accordingly. Use a low light lens in your goggles to kind of get things going. Here's the guys shuttling the picnic tables back over to Buffaloes. They have to groom that Buffaloes area every once in a while. But we're going to see sunshine midday up on Vail, warm temperatures. Temperatures going to be in the upper 20s and low 30s. So pretty mild, but then a cold front comes tonight. And along with that cold front, chunk of snow coming our way, the second half of this atmospheric river of moisture. Here's a look at Vail by the hour today. Temperatures midday with a little bit of sunshine, upper 20s, low to mid 30s. Cooler up on the mountain, the higher up in elevation you go, but still, we are going to be in the 20s at Midvale today, so pretty mild around the area. A little bit of a breeze out here first thing this morning. Keep that in mind as you make a plan for your day. That 5-day forecast, we have snow for sure throughout the course of the day tomorrow. System should push on through. But with that, lingering snow showers and more unstable weather pretty much all the way through the beginning of next week. So if you're coming up to enjoy the mountains, hopefully you're already here and not having to travel on the roadways. It is President's Weekend. It is going to be busy. And coming up after the break, we have details about things happening in Vail for President's Weekend, more specifically Legacy Days. And also stay tuned, big watch and win coming your way. We'll be right back.
Part of travel is the journey, and it's not only about where you're going, but how you get to your destination. With over 35 years of experience, Epic Mountain Express is the best way to begin your trip to the Rockies. Enjoy complimentary Wi-Fi and relax in the comfort of our shuttles and SUVs. With service out of Denver International and Eagle County Airport, trust our professional drivers to get you there in confidence and comfort. Start off your trip right with Epic Mountain Express.
All right, Vail Mountain is known for incredible skiing and snowboarding and just a plethora of terrain. But did you know they also have a pretty incredible legacy, one of the most unique ones across all of the ski industry. And that's why this weekend is a very special celebration of Vail's legacy. And I'm happy to be here with Liz Gladich from Vail Mountain. You're going to tell us all about these incredible events. But first, holy cow, Powder Days every day, Liz.
Oh my gosh, I know, I love it. We actually had an employee first tracks yesterday for Valentine's Day.
Oh.
And we had some great snow out there, so it was really great to be able to give that back to our team too. So
yeah,
absolutely. It's been amazing.
You guys have been working so hard this year, but such a great guest experience.
Oh, it's great when we have snow. It's amazing how much that changes people's perspective on the mountain. So
yeah,
it's great. It's been amazing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And if you're a fan of just being on the mountain and seeing cool things happen on the mountain, I think tonight's a real special one.
Yeah, tonight is it's the third of 4 of our 10th Mountain Legacy Ski Down and Parade through the village. So the 10th Mountain Division is the division of the Army who actually trained up at Camp Hale. So they up Camp Hale, which is very very near to Vail Mountain. And so they're going to be doing a celebration, a torchlight ski down dressed in the traditional 10th Mountain uniform. And then they're going to hike. We've got actual veterans hiking through the village all the way over to the skier statue, which is the 10th Mountain statue. We're also going to have members of the Colorado National Guard who are current members marching as well because they're here this weekend. So it should be, it's always a great opportunity for people to just learn the history of Vail because it's, like you said, it's a story worth telling and celebrating. So. And
there will be a little video before the Torchlight Parade, and this is at the base of Vail Village.
Yes, 6:30 at the base of Gondola 1 in Vail Village. And yeah, there's a big screen and it talks about just the history of how the 10th Mountain Division relates to Vail Mountain and relates to our founders. So that people don't, it's not just the ski down, you learn a little bit more about what our history is about. So.
And I do love the history of Vail, but I also love myself some 80s. I think tomorrow is the thing I'm most excited about.
Yeah, tomorrow will be fun. Saturday up at Midvale during the lunchtime period, so while people are just enjoying their food, we've got the '89 FIS World Ski Championships was held at Vail. So as a legacy throwback, we're doing an 80s cover band at Midvale, and we're gonna just have a lively scene there, cowbells, whatnot, so that'll be a fun, lively event that ties back into our history and also is.
Do you recommend we wear onesies? Is that a thing that has to happen? I think we should.
I mean, if you come up with a onesie, I'm sure there will be no problem there. Yes, onesies.
Awesome.
Onesies a plus for sure.
And then on Sunday, it kind of continues.
Yeah.
Not
so
the 89 party. But
no, that does end on Saturday.
Just one day.
Sunday, we have a Black Hawk helicopter landing up at the top of Midvale. Or sorry, not at the top of Midvale, top of Chair 2. And that's weather pending, obviously. Landing at 11, taking off at 2, so people can come see the landing and takeoff, and then it'll just be down there for people to interact with it, not actually,
You're not going to fly the helicopter. You can at least peek
Unfortunately
inside
not.
of it. Yeah. And then finally, one more event on Monday.
Yeah, and then Monday we have our first hike and Riva Ridge ski down. So 2 different events. First hike is our founders, Pete Seibert and Earl Eaton. They did their first hike together to look out over what is now Blue Sky Basin in the back bowls. And so we're going to do a very short version of that. We're not going to make people hike the whole thing.
All the way from the base.
Don't think we'd have a lot of participation there. So hike up to the top of Ptarmigan Ridge and just look out over what they saw and where they really determined, like, this is where we want to build a ski resort. So we've got that, and then they'll ski down to Sundown Bowl. Then we also have, it's actually on the 18th, is the 74th anniversary of the Battle of Riva Ridge, which our founders actually fought in, and it was one of the turning points of the war. So we're celebrating that that's where Riva Ridge, the ski run, got its name. So we're going to do a ski run down Riva Ridge, and that'll be at 2, meeting at the top of Chair 4. So.
Perfect.
Some fun skiing elements as well on Monday.
That should be involved with the Vail stuff. Well, Liz, thank you so much. There's so many fun events. Like, people are here throughout the entirety of the weekend. You're not going to want to miss any of these events. And I hope you get a chance to get out on snow today, Liz. Thanks for coming on.
Definitely. Thanks, Eric.
Yeah. All right. So don't miss any of these events, from the Torchlight Parade this evening to the Riva Ridge skiing on Monday. There's plenty of stuff to do. And plenty more TV8 Good Morning Vail coming up, including another look at the weather.
Nest Furnishings and Consignment, located in the heart of the Vail Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henredon, Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren, just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. Consignment redefined.
Vail Property Brokerage has been Eagle County's only buyer brokerage company for the last 20 years. Greg, what is it that sets you apart?
Well, we created buyer brokerage on the West Coast for corporate America, and we brought that expertise to Vail 25 years ago, and we approached the market completely different. It's a lifestyle-driven market, but it really is so expensive that people care about the money. So our platform is Vacation Home Investment Advisory.
Now, you refer to yourselves as the Wealth Intelligence Team. So what does that mean, and how are you set apart from other realtors?
Well, Connie and I are real estate financial analysts and economists. So we understand the capital markets, how Vail might fit in from a portfolio diversification perspective. And really, this asset class makes no financial sense unless you're making an investment.
Well, now's the time to get in touch with Greg and Connie and take advantage of their knowledge today.
Na 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 na. Hey hey hey. Goodbye. Hey, goodbye.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Here's a live shot from the newest member of the Epic Pass family. This is in Idaho. This is Sun Valley, where they picked up 5 inches of new snow in the past 24 hours. A lot of snow in the past 48 hours. We're looking at great conditions in Sun Valley. Well worth going to check out. And you have the Epic Pass, which will allow you to have access to Sun Valley Unlimited. At the top of the Mountaintop Express here in Vail today, giving you a look around. Once again, the cloud cover continues. Snow lightly falling, a little bit of a breeze. Temperatures relatively mild. So not too shabby up here today. A couple inches of new snow on the ground, and then more snow to come our way.
possibly this evening. Now, as you look ahead, that 5-day forecast for President's Weekend, we kind of have cloud cover and snowy skies for the next 2, 3, 4 days. Tomorrow morning is going to be cooler, and I'm expecting it to be a powder morning. A powder day, snorkel day, anything over 5 to 6 inches probably constitutes that. Should be good tomorrow. All right, Eric has a look at your lens of the day coming up next with Eyepieces.
Lens of the Day is brought to you by Eyepieces of Vail and Goggle Bar, serving the Vail Valley for over 30 years. Eyepieces of Vail will help you see and be seen.
Thanks a lot, Mark. As we've been seeing from your reports on snow this morning, it is quite a cloudy and foggy morning. However, as we've been looking at those weather reports, it is about to get sunny through the afternoon before another storm system rolls in. And that means you're going to want the goggle that can maximize your days on snow in the most variable of light conditions. And that's the Anon Magnetic Collection, particularly this WM1 right here. So this is a women's specific frame. They also make an M2 men's specific frame, an M3, and an M4. So plenty of options out there. And look at that. You saw that? Magnetic lens change system. So you can go from a sunny day lens this afternoon to a cloudy day lens tomorrow to maybe a sunny day lens if you stick around till later on in the week. And it's just that easy. And these use Carl Zeiss lenses. It also includes Anon's sonar lens technology. So that means with each lens, they actually have tuned the base color of the lens to varying light conditions. So you're going to get increased contrast and definition, as well as a different tint for each light conditions. Incredible technology. You're going to want to check this stuff out at Eyepieces at the Goggle Bar at the top of Bridge Street. They not only have the best selection of goggles and helmets, they've also got a bar. You can get cappuccino, maybe a hot toddy, and maybe hang out with Ashley Prill, because guess who's in Eyepieces right now? That's right, Ashley, live from Vail, will be speaking with the goggle and helmet experts at Eyepieces coming up next.
Hi, my name is Jacqueline Wiles with the U.S. Ski Team, and you're watching TV8 Vail.
The 10th redefines on mountain dining, offering spectacular views of the Gore Range and an exclusive reflection of French, Swiss, Italian, and Rocky Mountain alpine cuisine. Convenience doesn't take away from extravagance at the 10th. Vail, like nothing on earth.
Hi, I'm Dan Saline, owner of Carrots Jewelers, located on East Meadow Drive in Vail Village. I've been a custom jeweler in Vail for more than 38 years. At Carrots, our passion is designing exclusive custom jewelry that features one-of-a-kind designs. Stop in and visit Carrots, a working studio gallery of fine art jewelry. To learn more about our custom designs, call 970-476-4760 or visit our website, carrotsvail.com.
Na 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 na. Hey hey hey. Goodbye. Hey, goodbye.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
If you're looking for the most exciting technology when it comes to goggles and also just some really great ways to frame your face, you want to come here to Eyepieces of Vail. I'm here with Danny Barry, and you were just explaining to me some new technology in goggles that this is the first time I've ever seen it, so I'm really excited that we get to introduce it to our audience. But Eyepieces, Danny, this place it's huge.
Yeah, so we always every year go out and try and find the newest, best goggles, lenses, glasses on the market. And so this one right here is kind of newer for the industry. This one is from Spy, and it's actually an electric goggle that will change the amount of light that's let through the lens. So it's actually changing your goggle lens with the push of a button.
Okay, all right. Can we just explain how this works? When you said electric goggle, I was thinking, is it like a heated goggle strap? Like, what do you mean by that?
So it's just this little battery pack on the side, and it's connected to your goggle here, that it puts an electrical current around the goggle and actually darkens or lightens it. So it has 3 stages, dark, medium, and light. And it changes between 20 and 60% VLT. VLT is the amount of light, the percentage of the light that's let through the lens. So a really big range on that lens, and it's really convenient, especially if you like going into trees and it's a sunny day. You go from a really bright condition to a really, really dark condition. And so with the push of a button, you can kind of adapt to those different lighting conditions, which is pretty cool.
I mean, that's amazing, and especially just given our forecast today. I mean, we were getting dumped on first thing this morning. It's kind of lightened up a little bit. We're seeing patches of blue sky, so to be able to have that just push of a button, that's so convenient.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty dark out right now. I would definitely recommend a low light lens, but the sun's going to come out in a couple hours, and if you don't have the right lens, you're not going to be too happy. So this is just kind of all-in-one, adapt to your conditions. So this is on the darkest phase right now, and then it's going to go to the lightest.
I mean, that is amazing. I'm so excited to see this. This is really cool. And then also, I mean, you have so many different options of goggles. And, you know, Zeal, I happen to have an affinity for this company just because it started in Colorado. They still, you know, they really use a lot of really cool things in their goggles. And so this is a photochromatic lens. What does that mean?
Photochromatic, it actually reacts to UV. So it's not electric. It just adapts to whatever lighting conditions are outside gradually throughout the day. It's not going to be instantaneous like this one will be, but it does adapt to your lighting conditions. In addition to that, it's also a polarized lens, which is great. It's going to give you better definition, contrast, enhanced colors. Zeal, another kind of cool part about them is they are manufactured by Maui Jim. Maui Jim is known for having the best polarized lenses on the market, so you really can't go wrong with Zeal. Really great quality lenses, photochromatic and polarized packed into one lens.
I mean, I love that. Actually, this is my go-to goggle. That's what I wear every day when I'm on the mountain. So, I mean, obviously, the knowledge here is extensive, and you have several locations. What are your hours?
Our hours are 9 to 9 in the Vail Village and Beaver Creek. We have 3 locations in Vail. Village Center, Bridge Street, the Goggle Bar here, which is right by Gondola 1, Lion's Head in the Arabelle, our Beaver Creek store, and then Edwards.
I mean, so many great locations, so much great information, and also some incredible products. All right, we're going to send things up on the mountain with Mark Sassy. He's wearing one of the goggles from right here, Eyepieces of Vail. Let's check in and see what he's up to.
First Chair is brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery, keeping you active.
Hey, welcome back to Good Morning Vail. This is your Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery First Chair. I want to talk a little bit about what Liz Gladich was talking about before with the Legacy Days. Now, a lot of events throughout the weekend, but one that I think is absolutely amazing is on the 18th, on Monday. It's the 74th anniversary and celebration of the Battle of Riva Ridge, which took place in the Italian Alps, and also the victory that we succeeded in World War II. I want to show you Riva Ridge real quick. That's why I have this funny stick today. I was looking around for a pointer. So Riva, where we are, see that? You are here, top of chair 4, 5, and 11. So on Monday, everybody's going to gather at the top and ski down the entire Riva Ridge Trail, which is the longest trail on Vail Mountain, over 5 miles long, to really notice and explore and take into account this amazing victory that took place 74 years ago. And that's going to be taking place at the top of chair 4 once again. You want to gather up here in this area right here. Riva's off that way, down the catwalk, down the ridge line, and then you get into some great terrain, and it really is a unique offering that the 10th Mountain Division, you know, they trained at Camp Hale, which is, can't quite see it, but it's off in that direction to the south. It's actually about 16 to 20 miles away as the crow flies. All right, that's your Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery First Chair. Eric has a look at your weather forecast coming up next.
This weather report is brought to you by Supergoop, the official sunscreen of Vail Resorts. Enjoy the day, but first, sunscreen.
Thanks for that great info, Mark. Helps people to visualize where Riva Ridge is and just further solidify Liz Gladys's information from our previous interview. And as you can see here on the weather for the day, it is starting off cloudy as we've seen with Mark. However, clouds are going to quickly clear and temperatures are going to quickly rise to a high of 38 degrees. And I'm in Avon, further west of where Mark Sassy is in Vail, and I'm already starting to see blue skies. So I think it might even clear up in Vail by the end of the show. Now let's take a peek at temperatures from around the state of Colorado, where kind of a mixture of sunshine and clouds will be predominant throughout the course of the day. Denver, per the usual, it's going to be 51 degrees, warmer than up here in the mountains, sunny there. 37 north of us in Steamboat Springs, 36 down south in Telluride, and then 49 further west of us in Grand Junction. Pretty nice day throughout the state. As we look ahead into that 5-day forecast, today's kind of going to be the last day to soak up the sun and the warm temperatures. Temperatures will be on a slow and steady decline down to as low as 21 degrees on Tuesday. But the great news, with that temperature decline, with that cooler air, that should allow the snow to start falling en masse. Thanks to Supergoop for sponsoring this weather. And coming up next, the moment you've been waiting for, the Watch and Win.
Things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Hey, that's right. It's the Watch and Win. We are opening the 8 o'clock hour with the Watch and Win. And thanks for tuning in to TV8 Good Morning Vail for Friday, February 15th. This is the moment you've been waiting for if you've been watching our 7 o'clock hour. Look at this bevy of prizes. Oh my gosh. Thanks to Outside Television for giving us all these prizes to give away. So first, of course, we've got some Boost Oxygen for you. If you've come in from low altitude, trying to adjust quickly, that Boost Oxygen is going to help out. We're going to be giving away a TV8 buff. That's going to be a nice neck gaiter to keep you warm during these upcoming snowy conditions. Also great to wipe only the outside of your goggle lenses. Never wipe the inside of your goggle lenses. A pair of Christie Sports gloves. These are so cool, super limited edition. They've got the Christie Sports logo on them. And then this lovely purple puffy skia hat. It's got some great fur around it. I love that. And finally, the coup de grace of the Watch and Win, a wheeled Patagonia duffel bag. This actually has a DWR durable water resistant coating. It's got a great durable material, so it's not going to rip if it goes into an airport luggage thing, and it's got wheels on it. And I can't just give this away for free. You can't just call. We've got to ask a question. So I want to know, what ridge will you be skiing down on Monday if you're participating in part of the Vail Legacy Days celebration? Give us a call right now. Say the name of the ridge that you'll be skiing down with all your friends to celebrate Vail Legacy Days. 970-754-8888. We got plenty more fun on TV8 Good Morning Vail for your Friday show. Ashley's going to continue her shopping. Mark continues his first chair reports, and I'll be giving you weather reports from the studio.
First Chair is brought to you by Sun and Ski, your new mountain sports headquarters.
All right, everybody. Somebody calling right now, hopefully an amazing watching when someone's going to get a great prize package. We know that answer. We know which ridge they're skiing down. I'm going to go ski down it right now for First Chair. It's called Riva Ridge, and the 74th anniversary of the Riva Ridge battle in the Italian Alps taking place on Monday. Part of Legacy Days here in Vail. Your weather today, I snuck inside of Buffalo's to warm up. This is what it looks like out the window right here. A shot from outside the Buffalo's window. Cloud cover, a little fog, a little bit of snow falling continually, but this is going to pass on throughout the day as we start to see that sunshine make its way around Eagle County for a spell, a short amount of time. And temperatures for us are going to be pretty mild. We're going to see temperatures mid-mountain in the mid-20s, a little bit warmer at the base, probably breaking close to 30 degrees at the base of Vail, base of Beaver Creek, and then we'll see cooler temperatures up on top of the hill. Another storm cycle coming on through with this atmospheric river, the Pineapple Express, so to speak. So more snow in the forecast. Tomorrow morning could be a substantial powder day. We're going to keep our fingers crossed on that. It's nice up here today. Come up and play. Grab some hot chocolate and coffee from Buffalo's. We have more coming up to you on the show. We're going to be giving you a resort report coming up next, and I'm going out for first chair to ski down River Ridge. We'll be right back.
Good Morning Vail is brought to you in part by Helly Hansen, alive since 1877, proud uniform partner of Vail Resorts.
Only the best. Lion's Head Jewelry Fossil and Mineral Gallery, voted top 50 designer jewelry retailer in the country by JCK in 2009, featuring the largest collection of fine, designer, traditional, and contemporary jewelry. Lion's Head Jewelers, the most unique collection of decorative art in the Vail Valley. Lion's Head Jewelers, museum quality collection of fossils, minerals, and meteorites dated 40 to 500 million years old. Lion's Head Jewelers, located in Lion's Head on the corner of the ice skating rink.
The most discerning travelers trust Inspirato with their vacations. And the savviest property owners trust Inspirato with their homes. When you own a beautiful property, it should be cared for by professionals and maintained by a team committed to turning an idle residence into a lucrative investment. Because the most stunning vacation homes aren't just rented, they're a carefully crafted experience. Managed, staffed, and unlocked by Inspirato.
We're for the fashion-forward and budget-minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
This resort report is brought to you by TV8. Find us on Twitter at TV8 Vail, Instagram at TV8 Vail Colorado, and Facebook.
Can I just, before we get into our resort report, can I just express my belated Valentine's Day love for our TV8 crew here? Oh my gosh. We work with some of the best people in the world. Now, when it comes to the world, when you have an Epic Pass, really, the world's at your doorstep because right now you have access to over 60 resorts in 8 different countries when you have the full Epic Pass. And one of those places that you can access is Whistler Blackcomb. And since they joined the Vail Resorts family just a few years ago, they've really put a lot of money into the infrastructure. So they have a 10-person gondola. They've upgraded their chairlift so that the efficiency is there, and also the experience is just that much more fun because you're getting more laps in when you go. Now, not only do you have, Whistler and Blackcomb, but you also have one of the biggest villages to explore. So when you're done skiing and riding, or maybe you just want to take a day off, you have access to clubs, you have access to restaurants, you have access to bars, and also some great cafes. It really is quite an experience, and especially with all the improvements that they've made recently just for this season, now is definitely the time to check it out. And so they are going to be open. We have Whistler open until May 27th. You have Blackcomb open until the 22nd of April. So there's still plenty of time to book your trip. And if you just want to stay locally too, we have some great conditions here in the Vail Valley, and we are going to take a closer look at that local weather forecast to explain all of that coming up next.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Christie Sports Ski and Snowboard Shops in Vail Village, West Vail, Beaver Creek, and Avon.
Thanks a lot, Ashley. I want to give some love to you as well. You're pretty amazing to work with. I don't know how you make your hair so luscious and perfect every morning, but we all sure appreciate it. You know what else I appreciate? The incredible weather we're about to have today. It's a little bit cloudy to start the day. Vail got a little bit of snow, but the clouds are going to be rolling off right around 10, 11 o'clock, starting off at 32 degrees. Look at that, temperatures climbing to 38 degrees by 4 p.m. with abundant sunshine. That's only going to be today, though. Things are going to quickly change as we're going to take a peek at the national map here, get some weather patterns. Mark's been talking about warm air, cold air, the Pineapple Express. Well, it's expressed here in this low pressure, high pressure ridge mix. That's what this kind of blue line and red line mix. So low pressure brings moisture, high pressure brings dryness. So a little bit of dryness today. However, look at all along the west coastline here, big storm systems developing. And as we take a look at this jet stream map, very fast moving. The reds and light pinks here, that's up to almost 200 miles an hour, really high in the jet stream. So that's going to move that Pacific moisture to us very quickly. That's why we're only getting a little reprieve this afternoon of sunshine. And then later this evening, right around midnight, 2 a.m., we do expect snow to start to fall and the temperatures to decline. As we look at that, 75% chance of snow all the way into Tuesday. And I was checking with our friends at Open Snow, maybe 14 to 16 inches if we hit maximum forecast throughout the course of the week. And thanks to those cooler temperatures, the snow should really start to fall in abundance this evening. And thanks to Christie Sports for sponsoring this weather. And coming up next, Ashley is going to be live inside with the gear experts at Christie Sports.
The Extraordinary is ski school at Beaver Creek. It's having your own mountain guide, honing your skills, enjoying expedited lift access, and being treated to world-class adventures. Belong in the Extraordinary. Book online for guaranteed best pricing.
Yo, check this out. Get up, you're embarrassing us.
Welcome to the block party.
That's cold. Mountain Dew Ice, the clear, refreshing lemon lime dew.
Na 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 na.
Na 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. Hey, goodbye.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
Have you ever felt rug love? Shop at Rugs Benedict and find the rug you love for any room in your home. Our selection of imported, handmade rugs is unmatched, with over 1,000 beautiful area rugs in stock. You can find rugs to fit any room at any budget. Rugs Benedict in Avon has been serving the Vail Valley since 1972. Finding beautiful new area rugs has never been this easy and affordable. Because at Rugs Benedict, we know rugs.
Be transported to a European chalet by Snowcat and create your own wonderful memories at Game Creek Restaurant. Enjoy 5-star American cuisine and an award-winning wine list while overlooking Vail's Game Creek Bowl. Vail, like nothing on earth.
The Extraordinary is ski school at Beaver Creek. It's having your own mountain guide, honing your skills, enjoying expedited lift access, and being treated to world-class adventures. Belong in the Extraordinary. Book online for guaranteed best pricing.
Our shopping adventure continues here in Vail Village at Christie Sports, and I'm here with Mike Griffin. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
It's so good to see you, and it's nice and warm. We have snow. It's going to be such a good weekend.
It's going to be a great weekend, yeah. I got up yesterday, and the snow was already getting good. I think more's on the way, so.
Right? It's perfect time to come shopping here at Christie Sports. Now, if you watch this show, it's really no secret that, and also if you hang out with me on Fridays, you know, this is where I do the bulk of my shopping for everything. And Mike, I came in and I got a brand new helmet this year and had it fit by one of your specialists. I brought my goggles in and he helped me make sure that there was that seamless fit and that it also matched my outfit. We had like a whole day and well, really we didn't. It was probably like half an hour, but I was in and out, got exactly what I wanted. And that's what you guys do here. You can see the variety of helmets behind us.
Yeah, we do have a good variety of helmets. We have helmets from Giro, Smith, Pratt, Marker, Atomic. We have some Salomon helmets in. But yeah, if you haven't had a helmet in a while, or yours is getting old, or you've never been a helmet person, come in and try some on, because the fit is great. They're adjustable, the ventilation's better, so you have a warmer day, you can get good ventilation. When it's cold out, it's going to keep your head and your ears warm. And the protection on them has increased. So they're, if you do take a fall, the protection is better than ever. So it's definitely worthwhile trying on some helmets, seeing what fits well, seeing what works with your goggles and with your outfit and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's important. I mean, also the different colors and the different styles too. It's not just like, I mean, when I first moved out here like 15 years ago, it was like there was a standard black helmet. It kind of made your head look like a mushroom, and like that was it.
That was it, and it maybe wasn't as comfortable as you'd like it to be. But yeah, they've come a long way since then. So, and I talked to a lot of people who maybe tried a helmet years ago and they're like, oh, it's not for me. And I'm like, well, let's put one on again. And after they put it on and adjust the fit on it, they're like, wow, this is much different now.
Oh yeah, and now it's gotten to the point too where I really, full disclosure, I started making it a must for myself. I took a crash in the terrain park. I ended up breaking my wrist, and I just kind of slightly dinged my head, but it was enough to scare me to say, all right, no more. Like, I'm not doing this. So now it's like, it's weird to me if I don't have it on.
It is. Once you start wearing it, you get used to it, and then if you forget it and just wear a hat or whatever, it's like, whoa, what's going on here? Yeah. But you're right. You know, you can be a great skier, you can be a great snowboarder, and you just never know when you take a fall or something happens. So it's there's no reason not to wear a helmet these days.
Especially when they're so cute and they're so comfortable, and you have great specialists who can help you find the right one. But then beyond that, I also, beyond shopping for my helmet here, Mike, I get my gloves and my base layers and my jacket. I mean, I get everything here.
Yeah, we got lots of great accessories. We have a great lineup of gloves and mittens that'll keep you warm. So if your gloves are getting a little old, if your hands are cold out there, come in. Let's try some on. Let's get some real warm, toasty ones on for you. Base layers, and then we got a great lineup of goggles. So on these low light days, or when the light's a little flat, we can get you in a lens that's going to help you out when you're in the back bowls and it's a little foggy or a little low light out there.
I mean, really, the best place, in my opinion, to go shopping for gear, period. And you have 4 locations throughout the Vail Valley. What are your hours, really quickly?
We're 8 to 8 here, and then we have a location in Westvale and Beaver Creek and Avon.
All right, stop on in. You're going to be so glad that you did. You're going to be all set up for the weekend. You're going to be looking good, too. And speaking of looking good and being ready for the weekend, we're going to send things up to my co-host, Mark Sassy. I know he's on some skis from Christie Sports. Let's find out how his first chair is going.
First Chair is brought to you by Christie Sports Ski and Snowboard Shops in Vail Village, Westvale, Beaver Creek, and Avon.
Up here at the top of chair 4, about ready to go and ski. This is your Christie Sports sponsored first chair. I talked about the commemorative ski down on Riva Ridge this Monday for the 74th anniversary. Right there at the Mountain Safety Center at 2 o'clock, that's where everybody's going to meet. They're going to have some hot cocoa, and then you get a chance to learn more about the 10th Mountain Division and the Battle of Riva Ridge. And then you just follow the signs, Riva Ridge, this way. We're going to go and ski towards Riva Ridge. They groomed the top and the bottom of it today. This is your Christie Sports first chair. We have weather coming up with Eric next, but here's what it looks like Friday morning on Vail.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Inspirato. Experience the world's most exclusive vacation homes.
Oh, I'm getting antsy to get out of the studio and on snow after seeing those shots from Mark. It's a little bit foggy, but looking at the ground, I could tell it was super chowdery, which is another word for powder. Or you can call it clams because of clam chowder. So if you want to call powder like a true local, call it clams. Tons of clams out there today. We're going to be getting plenty more in the future as we take a peek at the weather. Here's your hourly forecast for the day. Starting off a little bit cloudy as we're seeing with our shots from Mark live on Vail. However, that will quickly change, and we are expecting to get some abundant sunshine later on this afternoon. Temperatures as high as 38 degrees. But enjoy that while it lasts because things are about to change. And here's a little peek at that system over Colorado right now. You can see that blue, but it's quickly moving out. But I do want to focus what's further west, getting to California right now. That big storm system will be making its way to us. And if we look at this 5-day forecast, look at that. Plenty of snow in the future. And as a result of these cooling temperatures down to as low as 21 degrees on Tuesday, that means it's going to reduce the moisture content in the snow because there is pretty high moisture content in the snow right now and cause more snow to fall. So that's why we didn't get quite as much as expected. It was a little warm, high moisture content snow, not enough energy to make it fall, but that's going to change. Could get 4 to 6 inches by the end of tomorrow and plenty more by Tuesday. And thanks to Inspirato for sponsoring this weather report. And coming up next, we've got more TV8 Good Morning Vail.
At Inspirato, we believe adventure doesn't mean venturing into a stranger's house. Taking time off doesn't mean taking chances. Because the world's most stunning vacation homes aren't just rented. They're a carefully crafted experience, a source of inspiration that lasts. Managed, staffed, and unlocked by Inspirato.
Yo, check this out. Get up, you're embarrassing us.
Welcome to the block party.
That's cold. Mountain Dew Ice, the clear, refreshing lemon lime dew.
Since I've started skiing, I barely knew how to put on 2 skis, and now I've really progressed and I'm able to ski nearly everything on the mountain. There's always something out there that you could learn. Tricks in the terrain park, how to ski moguls better. I learned stuff that's fun and stuff that I can do with my friends.
I didn't expect the program to be this rewarding for somebody who's been a skier for so many years. It has made it so much more fun. Anybody could benefit from the ski program.
Coyote Cafe is a Beaver Creek staple for its vibrant atmosphere, killer Mexican cuisine, including our new taqueria menu, and inventive scratch-made cocktails, craft beers, and signature margaritas. Catch live music on the patio, snag great après specials, watch the game on our big screen, or join the Mug Club. And make the Yoti, as the locals like to call it, your next stop for lunch and dinner. Open 7 days a week.
Since I've started skiing, I barely knew how to put on 2 skis, and now I've really progressed and I'm able to ski nearly everything on the mountain. There's always something out there that you could learn. Tricks in the terrain park, how to ski moguls better. I learned stuff that's fun and stuff that I can do with my friends.
I didn't expect the program to be this rewarding for somebody who's been a skier for so many years. It has made it so much more fun. Anybody could benefit from the ski program.
First Chair is brought to you by Vail Property Brokerage, Eagle County's only vacation home investment advisory company.
All right, we're in the middle of a nice little break in the fog as I make my way down the Riva Ridge catwalk on my way to Riva Ridge. Temperatures up here first thing this morning are pretty mild. Once again, I've got my chin warmer on, but I don't have it pulled up over my chin. It's kind of nice out here. Visibility is okay when you don't have these little fog banks. As you can see, you're going to have better visuals along the edges of the trees where you can see the definition on the snow. Just make sure you have a good goggle lens in your goggles to pull out that lighting conditions and the definitions on the slope with these low light conditions. Temperatures are pretty mild, probably 20 degrees up here on the top with a little bit of a breeze. Further up on the mountain you go. I'll give you a shot of where I just came down. Here comes one of the instructors for Vail Mountain making some pretty turns first thing this morning. I'm about to go make some pretty turns as we make my way down, once again, Riva Ridge. And it's going to be a neat time to be up here on Monday for the 74th anniversary. Everybody gets to go and ski Riva Ridge just to celebrate the victory over the Germans in a nighttime raid on February the 18th, 1945. But look at it up here this morning. Coming back into that fog bank. Sun will be out later. This is your Vail Property Brokerage First Chair. We have more of the show coming up in just a little bit. I'm going to go ski. Enjoy your day.
Go ahead, live your best life. You can live your best life, best life.
Come seek the Royal Caribbean.
You can live your best life, best life.
When you're here in Colorado, you are at altitude and may be feeling these signs of altitude sickness. You may feel better by giving yourself a boost. Be prepared for those negative effects of altitude with lightweight and portable bottles of Boost Oxygen. Available in 3 sizes. Even choose from our aromatherapy options. It's easy to have with you anywhere, even at the summit. We're available at retailers, hotels, and resorts, including these. Post up and tag us. We'll share your adventures. Enjoy your time in the Rocky Mountain region. Give yourself a boost.
Since I've started skiing, I barely knew how to put on 2 skis, and now I've really progressed and I'm able to ski nearly everything on the mountain. There's always something out there that you could learn. Tricks in the terrain park, how to ski moguls better. I learned stuff that's fun and stuff that I can do with my friends.
I didn't expect the program to be this rewarding for somebody who's been a skier for so many years. It has made it so much more fun. Anybody could benefit from the ski program.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Beaver Creek's Talons Challenge, happening Saturday, February 23rd.
Welcome into Annie's. This is your headquarters for all things beautiful housewares and also just beyond if you're looking for some great gifts. And I'm here with Linda this morning. Linda, good morning.
Hello, how are you?
Oh man, so good. Definitely excited for the weekend ahead. I know we have a lot of people coming into town and it's maybe their first time. And if they've never been into Annie's, can we I have to point out once again that I walk into the store and every single time that I do, it smells like I would want heaven to smell. It's amazing.
Absolutely. We have a great selection of Bath and Body and our candles, our diffusers, everything that smells heavenly, as you call it.
It really does. And something else that at least my camera woman and I are just in love with are your little smokers here that just make the most amazing table decorations year round, but also some great hostess gifts. And these serve a purpose too.
Right. So this little pilot, his bottom just screws off, literally.
As they do, you know.
And you put a little incense in there, and it smells like pine or Christmas, or there's different scents that you can put in. And they adorn a table. You can put them on a mantle. You can give them as a hostess gift.
Yeah.
I mean, they are just charming.
They really are charming. And you have a lot of things like this that are handcrafted. So there's a lot of love that goes into each one of these items, which just makes it that much more special.
Right. So when you talk handcrafted, look at these wonderful steak knives. These are made in La Gueule, France, and they're all carbide steel, handcrafted juniper shafts. They're great.
I mean, those are just beautiful. And I mean, not only are they beautiful, but then also very functional. So if you're going to have people over for a President's Day weekend celebration, or maybe just for a dinner on a Tuesday night, you know, what a beautiful way to set your table.
Absolutely. We have everything tabletop here. We have antiques. We have these wonderful dishes that come from Limoges, France, that are wonderful. If you want something a little less formal, we have dishes from Portugal.
That's so nice. And I mean, even just, you know, for instance, like if you're looking for a great gift for that guy in your life, especially for the hunting crowd, I mean, these plates, how great to not only have the plates, but then of course serve the meal that maybe they have caught on top of them. I mean, you really have something for all different types of tastes and styles.
And we can't forget about our wonderful pillows. The pillows behind the table are from Austria. We have throws from England. I think we have everything for everybody.
I mean, you really do. If you want to make your couch that much more cozy and relaxing, and maybe curl up with a nice book, especially at the end of the day, or maybe just kind of snuggle up next to your fireplace, what great accessories to just set that apart. And then, of course, you also have these really incredible pieces. I mean, like, for instance, like this. I mean, how great to set that at the center of your table and then just build around it.
Exactly. We have dishes for the everyday. We have dishes for the luxe. We truly have, and I mean, we have fondues. We have raclettes.
Yeah, like so much fun. So Annie's is just steps away from Vail Boot and Shoe right here in Vail Village. And what are your hours?
We're open daily 10 to 6. On the weekends, right now we're open until 7.
Okay, so what a great place to stop on in and enjoy some shopping. We're going to take a look and see what's happening with your local weather forecast. And man, what a great day to set up your table for some friends and family to come visit this weekend.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Beaver Creek's Talons Challenge, happening Saturday, February 23rd.
Thanks, Ashley, for that look at one of the more gorgeous stores around Vail. That was Annie's. You're going to get to Vail Boot and Shoe soon. You know what else is going to be gorgeous today? The weather. That's right. Look at that. comfortable temperatures, a little bit of cloud cover this morning, as well as a little bit of snow, and then things are going to clear off. We're going to get as high as 38 degrees later on this afternoon in Vail Village. It's only slightly cooler up on the mountain. Now, we may be enjoying some sunshine today. However, things are going to change for the better if you love snow like myself. Temperatures are going to cool down, getting as low as 21 degrees by Tuesday. But the good news is that those cooler temperatures are going to bring a reduced moisture content in the snow, higher energy at higher elevations, and allow significant lighter, drier snowfall to occur. Potentially up to 9 inches by the end of tomorrow on Saturday, and then plenty more in the forecast through Tuesday. And thanks to the Beaver Creek Resort Company and the Talons Challenge coming up in just a couple weeks for sponsoring this weather. And coming up next, we're going to check back in with Ashley live at Vail Boot and Shoe.
Only Verizon was ranked #1 by RootMetrics. #1 in 3 Open Signal Mobile Experience Awards. #1 in video streaming according to Nielsen. And #1 in network quality according to J.D. Power. We're proud to be the only network to win in all 4 major awards. Not because of what it says about us, but what it means for every one of our customers. Choose America's most reliable network and get Apple Music on us when you do.
Coyote Cafe is a Beaver Creek staple for its vibrant atmosphere, killer Mexican cuisine, including our new taqueria menu, and inventive scratch-made cocktails, craft beers, and signature margaritas. Catch live music on the patio, snag great après specials, watch the game on our big screen, or join the Mug Club. And make the Yodi, as the locals like to call it, your next stop for lunch and dinner. Open 7 days a week.
Part of travel is the journey, and it's not only about where you're going, but how you get to your destination. With over 35 years of experience, Epic Mountain Express is the best way to begin your trip to the Rockies. Enjoy complimentary Wi-Fi and relax in the comfort of our shuttles and SUVs. With service out of Denver International and Eagle County Airport, trust our professional drivers to get you there in confidence and comfort. Start off your trip right with Epic Mountain Express.
Engel & Volkers is committed to providing the highest level of service to buyers and sellers in the Vail Valley. With decades of experience marketing Vail Valley properties, we are backed by a global company with over 800 offices and 10,000 agents worldwide. This extensive international network offers unparalleled national and international exposure for our most exclusive listings. To learn more, stop by our Vail Village or Beaver Creek offices and meet with one of our exceptional advisors.
You know, no shopping trip is complete without getting some shoes. And here at Vail Boot and Shoe, the selection is just so incredible. And especially, Linda, listen, we have sunshine right now. Our forecast is kind of all over the place, but the temperatures are dropping tonight and into tomorrow. So it's going to be important to keep those tootsies warm.
Absolutely. And we have that shearling that will envelop your feet.
Oh, I love that word. That's so true. And you have so many different styles of it. So these are moos. Tell us about moos.
So moos are all shearling inside. They have this whip stitch, which is their signature look. And they're just like putting your foot in a slipper.
Ah, they really are. And of course you have the different styles too. And what's great about these is not only do they keep your feet warm, but you can also really, you can kind of take them out on the town. You can use them for a little après or just right next to the fire.
And then we can't forget about the Uggs. I mean, this is a throwback retro look with the tall shaft with the original stitching that Ugg first came out with.
Yeah.
And I mean, these are just again, like putting on a slipper, but they keep your feet warm. You can walk the village. You can look great during the day and at evening.
I mean, it really is amazing how they can just transform your outfit and also just keep you nice and warm and cozy too.
But if you want to kind of like up your style, I mean, these are from Spain, and look how gorgeous they are.
Right, and I love the little details that that you have on the different shoes that you bring in. I mean, you really take that into account. And then, of course, you also think about the treading on this one. I mean, this is so perfect.
Walking around the village, you know, from your hotel to dinner, I mean, what a great look that is.
Oh yeah, definitely. And then, of course, we can't leave the guys out. You have some great options for guys. I love these. I love that, again, the detail. You kind of have this this inlaid kind of it's almost like a camo print.
Right, and it's all waterproof. This is a great sorrel. It will keep it will keep your feet warm till 30 below.
Yes.
Right, and dry. You're absolutely right. I mean, what a great option that is.
Oh, definitely. And then, I mean, just really quickly, I just have to mention the fact that UGG doesn't just do boots, they also do slippers. And I mean, these are like heaven on your feet.
We have great slippers for men and women. And look how wonderful that plaid is. I mean, doesn't it kind of remind you of your dad?
I mean, it really does, nice and cozy. And I mean, getting the newspaper and reading, you know, what's going on in the morning, grabbing that cup of coffee, watching Good Morning Vail, right? And so you have not only this location here in Vail Village, but there's another one over in Edwards.
Right. We have a location in Riverwalk, and it's open daily 10 to 6. And we're open daily 10 to 9 here in Vail Village.
Perfect. Could you think? I mean, I can't think of a better dessert than getting some nice shoes after dinner. And then, of course, you have some beautiful accessories. And again, it's located right here in Vail Village, just next door to Annie's and right next to Solaris. So, Linda, thank you so much for our shopping. I love our Fridays together. And Eric, listen, I have some things picked out for you. But listen, I'm going to make you come down and try them on in person. But I have a few things in mind. Few things.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
All right, Ashley, sounds good. I've been trying to refresh my look. I trust your sense of style. I'll head down there, see what shoes you picked out for me. That's a live shot from Beaver Creek Mountain. The powder is piling up out there, a little bit moisture-heavy snow, so maybe a little sticky on the catwalks today, but I got some great news. That's going to change up before you know it, as the temperatures will be cooling off this evening. But first, we're in for a nice, warm, sunny day today. Temps starting off around 32 degrees at the base of Vail at 8 a.m. They're going to quickly climb to around 38 degrees by 4 p.m. before dropping into the evening hours. Now, as we look at the national map here, we're going to try and see if we can pick out what is about to happen over the course of the next 5 days. Now, for right now, we've got this low and high pressure mix, this little ridge over Colorado, followed by a little high pressure pocket currently over Utah. Now, as a result of the fast moving jet stream we're going to look at next, this stuff is all going to blow out very quickly, and this big Pacific Ridge moisture system here should be arriving later on this evening and into the week. As I said, very fast moving jet stream up to 200 miles an hour at high elevation. So that's what's going to get that storm system to us quite quickly. Now, the 75% chance of snow should start around midnight to 2 a.m. Start bringing heavy amounts of snow, potentially up to 9 inches by the end of Saturday and on into the week. And thanks to GMC for sponsoring this weather, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts. And coming up next, we're going to be speaking with Squash Blossom, has some gorgeous local jewelry.
Lion's Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
Joining us now in the studio, I've got Tegan with the Eagle Valley Library District. Tegan, good to see you today. A lot of stuff happening at your libraries, not just renting books and movies, but so much more.
Correct. We do have programs for kids, adults, and teens, such as story times and after-school programs, teen nights, and concert series and speaker series for adults. Anyone can get a library card, whether you're a resident or a patron, so stop on in. And we also just opened up a maker studio at the Eagle Public Library.
Is that brand new?
That is brand new. So all filled with all sorts of technologies and new equipment for people to experiment and play with.
And the word on the street is 3D printing. Can
Yes.
they do that down there?
Yes, they can.
That's so neat. So it's not your grandma's library anymore.
It's not.
It's not just about renting books, but you have all that stuff available. My suggestion probably, like you said, maybe go to the website.
Yes,
That's going to be the
please.
best way to find out the options.
Yeah, and our website is evld.org.
Okay, nice work. So evld.org is going to give you all that information. Tegan, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
putting you in the spirits.
Yo, check this out. Get up, you're embarrassing us.
Welcome to the block party.
That's cold. Mountain Dew Ice, the clear, refreshing lemon lime dew.
Good Morning Vail is brought to you in part by Helly Hansen, alive since 1877, proud uniform partner of Vail Resorts.
Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
Well, Vail has been getting some incredible snow this year, but when you're done skiing or snowboarding, you're going to want to cruise around Vail Village and find some gorgeous jewelry at the Squash Blossom. And welcome, John Cogswell and Britton from the Squash Blossom. How are you guys doing today?
Doing well. Thanks for having us.
Oh, thank you so much for coming on.
Yeah.
I love showing off beautiful jewelry, and you guys have brought some incredible stuff.
Well, we're really happy to have Brittany here for the show we're doing. We've worked with Penny for about 15 years, and she's one of the finest designers on the East Coast, and we love having her work. So we'll let Brittany talk a little bit about what she's known for, and then I'll tell you a little other things we're going on at the Squash Blossom this month.
All right, sounds good, John. So yeah, Britton, tell us about this special designer.
Yeah, so Penny Prevost is here for the weekend. I brought in lots of special pieces that they normally don't have. A lot of one-of-a-kind pieces and just everyday pieces too. It's great to transition them from day to night. Just very wearable. As you can see here, there's nice stacking bangles. She's got a new Starburst collection with some great drop earrings and just very wearable, timeless jewelry. And
yeah,
exciting.
Like you said, the everyday stuff, just to class up your life a little bit. I really loved those earrings that we were just looking at. That was part of the Starburst collection?
Yes, part of our Starburst collection. It launched in spring of 2018. So yeah, it's very exciting. And
what are the materials that she primarily
So it's all
works with?
18 karat gold. We offer white, yellow, and rose gold.
Oh, gorgeous.
Yeah.
And then some diamonds inlays?
Of course. Oh, yes. Lots of diamonds and also some colored stones. Lots of sapphires, as you can see. That's nice ombre sapphire bracelet there. And yeah, lots of blues, lots of pinks.
I love that term actually transitions from hair to bracelets. I've never heard
Exactly, the
bracelets
ombre, yes.
I like that. Yeah. And then, so Penny is at Squash Blossom year-round, but this is a special weekend.
Exactly. Yep, special weekend, special pieces, and yeah, here for the weekend.
All right, excellent.
The store's had a wonderful couple of days with her work with Valentine's Day.
Well,
I hear today is Signals Day, so those people that don't have a partner can come in and pick out what they'd like. Yeah, I heard that on the radio driving in. The roads were pretty tough this morning.
Yeah, thanks you guys for making it too. I appreciate that. And are you going to be in the Squash Blossom today,
I will
Brittany?
be, yes, I'll be in the store and happy to help find that special piece someone's looking for.
Yeah, are you like a master jewelry finder? Somebody walks in and you get their aura, you're like,
exactly.
I know exactly
Find exactly what they're looking for.
Yeah. Any favorite pieces that have come just for this weekend?
So the Starburst collection is definitely one of our biggest. As you can see, there's a nice cuff over there, very statement. But she's also known for her Art Deco collection, which is what I'm currently wearing. Very vintage inspired and comes in 3 different sizes, and it's great to transition from day to night or even ski in. Just a very wearable piece.
And that's more the rectangle piece?
Yes,
that you have
exactly.
on?
Yes, so it's an emerald cut center and comes in 3 different sizes, and it's just a very wearable piece. And Penny herself wears it every day.
Oh, you want to be like Penny?
Exactly.
And we were just getting a look at a piece up there that was just kind of like a blooming flower.
Yeah,
that was incredible.
Thanks. Yeah, exactly. The one in white gold, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely a beautiful statement piece.
Yeah, like you said, it's elegant, timeless, but also it really just makes a statement, like you just said. Yeah.
Well, the collection will be here through President's Day, and then we
Okay.
carry the work year-round. So this is the time we get to replenish our collection. The Squash Blossom also is having a sale right now on our American Indian jewelry. We're doing 15% off on that whole collection. It's where we started back in 1973. And so we've done an incredible evolution from the American Indian work and turquoise and silver to some of the finest jewelers in the world, and Penny is definitely one of those. She's won a lot of awards around the country, and we appreciate being on TV and invite you all in to come visit the store and learn. We have a great staff that can fit you in what you like and teach you about the product.
And where are you located?
We're located on 198 Gore Creek Drive across from Sweet Basil. And we've been in that location now 45 years.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much, John. Thank you very much,
Thank you for
Brittany.
having us.
You guys did great. I think this is some incredible jewelry for all of our, we've got plenty of guests in town. After you're getting off of Vail Mountain, just head right down Bridge Street, make a left. Squash Blossom will be right there on your left on Gore Creek Drive. All right, coming up next, we're going to take one more look at that local weather forecast.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Oakley, the official eyewear, goggle, and helmet sponsor of Vail Resorts.
Hey, thanks, Eric. You know, roaming around Vail Village this morning, it's already just been very interesting the last 2 hours. It started off by really dumping some pretty, you know, heavy kind of wet snow, and it was one of those things where it was like loud snow because we had to drive a little bit in between our segments. You could hear it on the windshield. Now it's kind of just lightened up and really still very nice and warm here in Vail Village. So that snow is melting very quickly. We're going to be seeing those temperatures in the village today reaching into the upper 30s, and we already have some blue sky that's sneaking through some of the clouds. So we really have a little bit of everything in store for us today. Now, if you're heading up on the mountain like Mark is today, you're going to want to have a couple lens options. You're also going to want to have some layering options too, because our mid-mountain temperatures are going to be in the mid-20s, and we are expecting partly cloudy skies later on. Now, once we get into tonight and into tomorrow, we do have this cold front. You know, Eric's been talking about what's headed our way, and we're going to be seeing those daytime highs dropping into the 20s, and overnight tomorrow night, looking at that zero as the temperature overnight. If you have any plans to be outside tomorrow, that's going to be a big game changer. So we really are looking at quite a shift in those temperatures, and then we're going to be staying in the 20s really through the duration of the weekend. So that is definitely going to be a big factor in what you want to do as far as layering to get out on the mountain. I'd recommend that you have that base layer. You have a mid layer, then you have your jacket on top of that, and that maybe you have the mittens and the hand warmers ready to go for those weekend adventures. Coming up next, if you're looking for the perfect souvenir to take home with you that doesn't take up any room in your suitcase, I have just the place to take you shopping.
7:35 remaining. Tatum with the drive.
Gatorade studies the best athletes to create the most advanced range of sports fuel. Gatorade. You fuel us, we fuel you.
Joining us now in Gandhi 1, I've got Connie, and she is one of the owners of Vail Property Brokerage, Eagle County's oldest buyer broker company. Tell us all about it. What is it that you do?
Well, we are vacation home investment advisors that specialize in buyer representation.
Okay.
And our goal is to help our clients find properties that not only fit their lifestyle, but also make financial sense. And given the prices of real estate here in the Vail Valley, that's not always an easy thing to do. It's trickier than you think.
Easier said than done. You call yourselves the Wealth Intelligence Team. What does that mean?
Well, both Greg and I have degrees in real estate finance and urban economics, which means that we are data-driven and analysis-focused. So vacation homes really make no financial sense unless they're an investment, and that's how we help clients understand that.
Connie, thanks for your time. Go to vailpropertybrokerage.com for more information.
Yo, check this out. sir. Get up, you're embarrassing us.
Welcome to the block party.
That's cold. Mountain Dew Ice, the clear, refreshing lemon lime dew.
As promised, if you're looking for the perfect souvenir that's not going to take up any room in your suitcase, Carrots right here in the heart of Vail Village is the place to go. Dan Talene, look at you just welcoming us. Good morning.
Koji's here today. Yesterday, I did the show by myself. He was hung up in New York with weather. But today, Koji's show's starting, and come on in.
All right, well, after you, Elise, can we just start by looking at some of these beautiful items right here on the counter? So Koji is the pearl expert, and whether you are looking for just a starter pair of earrings or maybe a ring, or maybe you're looking for that strand that's going to last you a lifetime, you can pass down for generations. Koji, it's so good to see you.
Good to see you again.
Hey, welcome in. You made it.
I did. I just got here.
Oh my gosh, so you're just getting in. And Dan, what is it about Koji that makes you carry his pearls year-round?
Oh, well, it's part of our inventory. We want to have pearls. We're deep into pearls. There's one display of mostly my things just to the left of the camera there that is things that we have that I've made and we have all the time. Koji's things we have all the time too because it gives us a broader depth. We represent about 15 other artists besides myself, and Koji's one of them.
Okay, now Koji, when you're just getting set up, of course, so we're, but I love the fact that you're just getting set up, and would you look at the variety that Koji has brought? So you really have a lot of color when it comes to your pearls. It's not just the standard white pearls that a lot of us think of.
It's kind of really amazing, right? It's kind of whole museum I'm traveling with, right? And I'm starting with most classic Japanese Akoya pearls and Tahitian pearls are not only black, so many different colors and golden and champagne and white South Sea and such a variety in a big baroque shape. Unbelievable, like this. This is out of a freshwater mussels.
Really?
This is like a 23 millimeter in center.
Wow.
Amazing.
Okay, and I mean, with something like this, because this is literally created by nature, so in order to create an entire strand, how long would that take?
Well, sometimes take me 5-6 years to accumulate, to keep collecting.
Wow.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
really
a lot of time and love that goes into each one of these strands. And, you know, Koji, when I very first moved to town and I first met both of you, I came in and you had just come into town, you brought your pearls with you, and you're like, okay, let me find the right strand for you. And you have this gift of matching the pearls to the person.
Yeah, that's true. If someone walks into Carrots, okay, if I meet somebody, okay, judging from your atmosphere, or your eye color, or skin tone, or hair color, something always clicks in my head.
And it really is. It was something. It was such a magical experience to sit down with you and have that time one-on-one. And so when people come in, I mean, you really get that amazing experience of having that time with you. And how long are you in town for?
I'm gonna be here this weekend through President's Day, Monday.
Okay, so you really need to come in now and make sure that you get that time with Koji so he can match the pearls to you. I mean,
this one I picked for you today.
This is beautiful.
Isn't that amazing?
And like the weight of it, I mean, it just it feels like it transforms my entire day every time I put your pearls on. So, oh my gosh, stop on in. Carrots, located right here in the heart of Vail Village, just to the west side of the parking structure on Meadow Drive. It's really definitely worth your time. And of course, for future generations to have something like this in your collection. Coming up next, we are going to be talking about what's coming up on the show for tomorrow.
Only Verizon was ranked #1 by RootMetrics. #1 in 3 Open Signal Mobile Experience Awards. #1 in video streaming according to Nielsen. And #1 in network quality according to J.D. Power. And that's why the only network to win in all 4 major awards is the one more people rely on. Choose America's most reliable network and get it on the best device, iPhone. Get iPhone XR on us when you buy the latest iPhone and Apple Music on us too.
Na 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. Hey, goodbye.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
Well, that was a great show, and the fun doesn't stop all President's Day weekend here on TV8's Good Morning Vail. Tomorrow, starting at 7 a.m., we're going to have plenty of fun guests, including Betteridge Jewelers, Christie Sports, Mine House, a local bed and breakfast, and Carrots Jewelers. Once again, Koji Kawamoto showing off his pearl collection. And don't forget, a watch and win all weekend long. But let's leave it with Mark with conditions.
Hey, I'm Michaela Schifrin with the U.S. Ski Team, and you're watching TV8.